Damn it. Okay. So. A little, not disheartened, no, but a little, hindsight. It's a bitch and a half. Why? I'll tell you why. So first, we need to get, approximately 4 signs, and some, this all can go away. I need more chests. I'm running out of chest room. Although I'm really not, I'm just being dumb. Nope, nope, oh, nope. Get back in the window. There we are. Nope, nope. I'll keep that. Okay, and then now we need... So, while I do this, let me explain my thoughts. As you guys saw in the last video, when I actually finally closed up the entire mob spawning thing, there weren't a whole lot of mobs coming out of it. Why? Well, one reason could be that the lighting, I think, is sometimes messed up down there. Might be due to the new brightness settings. Not sure on that. Do not quote me on that. Most probably, is that a saying? Probably what actually happened, though, is that the spawning algorithm doesn't do, I think, columns well. I'm pretty sure that it actually does more, not columns, it's based more on, like, rows. Meaning that it'll spawn first on every plane, I think, of spawning. So, another way to put this, pop up this thing. The y-axis is up, down, the z-axis is left and right, and forward and back and all that. I think it spawns based on the z-axis and first, and then the y-axis. So it spawns at z-axis 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. And not y1. And, okay, so basically, my top-down tower design may not be the most efficient. I think what would be more efficient would be to have a large spawning area, similar to the mobster spawner back in the Yogbox world. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I'm going to do really quickly. Give you the basic idea of how this is going to go down. First, I need water. I also need to eat because I am dying. Do we have any food in here, or do I have to go resort back to the melon? We should have bread, like copious amounts of wheat somewhere. I have a farm. I should have wheat. I've gone through this twice now and I don't see wheat. Why don't I have... no, wait, was that wheat? Yeah, sure cane. I have... Somewhere I should have a lot of wheat, shouldn't I? I don't want to miss it. Somewhere I should have a crap ton and a half of wheat. I guess not. Let's go ahead and harvest our crops. 'Cause I need bread. 'Cause I'm dying. Oop. That'll do it. That's 1, 2 away from the thing, so we just need to move that to over. 2. I should push it there, and that should push it there. And there we go. And now we don't have to step on the actual spawning thing and risk losing tilled soil. Connect bread, don't you? Okay. Let's go make some bread. Delicious bread. Nom 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 nom. Alright, that'll hold for now. So I'm still on hard, which is okay. So we're here, and the monster spawner does work. There are monsters spawning. Now, 2 things could be happening. One far more likely than the other, but 2 things could still be happening. One is that I haven't lit up, due to the mine shafts and all that. There could be various mine shafts that I haven't hit that I didn't hit while I was downloading, while I was digging down, but are near enough to the monster spawner that they're taking up spawns. Which again can be sort of remedied. There was the wheat. I saw it. Which can sort of be remedied by, well, what did I come here to do? Torches. Which can sort of be remedied, and can be remedied, by doing a large area. Because if you do a large area, you can at least guarantee yourself that that area is going to be, well, that area is going to be spawning. You can see yourself see a large area spawn. So I'm assuming that that one mine shaft that I hit was the only mine shaft. Could be very wrong. But this is not like completely a hopeless thing. There should be a bunch of creepers here because they don't die to, we're gonna leave them there. They don't die well to sun or at all. And it's becoming daytime now, which is fantastic. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to modify this a little bit. We're gonna add a few levels to this. Nothing too crazy. It won't be that hard. I gotta make sure I'm not. Also, I believe Notch is nerfing the whole Enderman thing. So I think on these additional levels, it would be a nice idea to start making it 3 high, just so Enderman can't spawn. And since now that they're they won't be able to, or if they do, they won't be able to move player place blocks, which I think is what he's nerfing. You can see like the freaking change in height. It's kind of weird. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down a few levels. I guess I should start at the very top level, but I don't know if that's the best idea. But I guess it wouldn't be a horrible idea. Nah, let's go down a few levels. 1, 2, let's say 3. We'll do this on the 3rd level down. Actually, we should do this at the very bottom level and dig our way back up like we used to. Because that bottom level is almost always going to spawn monsters, because it's freaking night. Assuming, again, we don't get too many monsters that are going to kill me. Again, it's very dark, so I guess, you know what, for the purposes of... I can just light up with a torch. Okay. So here's how I'm going to treat this, right? Let's go up 1. Here's what I'm going to think of doing. What I'm going to do... Where is this coming from? Man, see, there's always these little issues that arise that I don't see before, but I don't know why they arise now. I'm probably walking into a zombie or something. Ah, I got it. I'm not sure what's happened there. I think water... There's like a bit of water. I don't know how that happened. Can't be Enderman because they don't spawn. So I think I just forgot to place these 2 blocks. There we go. That should resolve itself, right? I see a creep. What happened here? What? Where is this fault coming from? Alright, there's none of the spawning monsters. You can see it's spawning monsters, so there's that at least. Alright, come on. There's 2 of them now. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna come up here. Those 2 do not need to be up there. Go ahead and light up a few levels just so I don't get more spawns down here. Alright, he's dead. Where did this happen? I'm gonna light up this. We're gonna light up this area just a little bit so I can work without the fear of death constantly in my ass. So to speak. It's still here. Come on. Get up there. Alright, need light. Yes. it's no longer up here, so I think the error must be up here. Through the logic of reasoning. Ah, okay. An infinite pool was made accidentally up here. That's what happened. I can acknowledge that is what happened. Let's fix that. Only one. Nope. See? Damn it, I did it again. Nuts. There we go. And we should be okay again. Alright, that's fixed. So, spending too much time fixing things I didn't mean to fix. So here's what I'm going to do. Do I have an infinite pool anywhere around here? Alright, this is the very first... Oh, nope, that wasn't the last level, but there's a zombie up there. What is this? Oh, I didn't light this area up. I should light this area up. We'll come back down here. Oh, God. Okay. Obviously, we'll come back down here and unlight all this area up when we're done, but for now, I think there might be a zombie just waiting up here. Oh, no, he's fighting the current, but he can't win the current, so I'm going to knock you into the trap of death. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, right? We're going to extend this way. Similar to those streams, we're going to have 8 going this way. And we'll make these actually 3 high. Why 3 high? Well, knowing that Endermen will not break blocks anymore, or if they do, there'll be some nerf to it, because Notch did say there's going to be a nerf to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry about that. I was saying, knowing that Endermen will somehow be nerfed, and I'm assuming that they can't remove player-placed blocks, maybe, or I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Although I suppose if they can't remove player-placed blocks, it does not help me because all this block is natural. So we'll just make it too high. Yay, parents. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 this way. And what we'll do here is similar to how we extended the water since... oh, I can't make this jump. Ah, I can't. Since this right here is essentially 16, we'll do what we did here up there. Because I want it to be around the same... damn it. Around the same height. Come on. Up we go. Up we go. I think one of these was actually an infinite poolable. I think this one was. Yeah, that one was. Okay. I think you guys can see the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Even if I'm not, even if I'm doing a horrible job of explaining it. Up here. For now, I'm just gonna do this. Monsters should still spawn if they're spawning, so that's okay. So we have 8 here. Now, what does that mean to me? To me, that means... ah, nuts. I didn't bring any stairs. And I need stairs. I don't have any wood to do. Alright, well, we'll set it up and then do it later. That means to me that there will be a sign here. And a sign here. No, not there. Because this is where the 8th sign here. Yeah. And a sign here. And diggy diggy hole. So that's 8, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know it's supposed to be higher, so I'll get to that right now. Don't freak out. That's actually not supposed to be dug out. I just wanted the system to check. Okay, and that'll do that. Pop this back into place. So, monsters fall into the water, yada yada, there's stairs there, there's water there, all the good stuff. And we're going to make this a little different because we're not going to want these to fall down a hole per se. Or I guess we could make this the hole that they fall down from. So if we're going to make this 8, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2. Wait, no, I did that wrong. I did that wrong, yeah. Did I do that wrong? No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. Did I? So the water goes there and then drops down there and it... No, that's fine. I was right, I was right. So, it's going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Yes. And we're going to want the top layers of these to fall down into these. So we're going to make the head, we're going to go ahead and make the top layers this right here. So that should be the hole that they'll fall through, I think. I think that's how I did it. Yeah. And then, thinking ahead, so there's going to be water going this way. And seeing as how we're doing one that's sort of like this, where we're not really having monsters drop on all 4 corners, or I suppose we could, but there's no real need for that to happen on this one anyways. We actually just need to dig out the top actual spawning area this way. So I'm just thinking ahead very badly. So there's going to be 8 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? 7, 8. And see this right here, this is probably one of the reasons why we have such little spawns, is because there's a shaft involved. An unlit shaft, which is taking spawns away from us. I can see actually this is some of the shaft that I hit beforehand, but didn't get a chance to light all of it up. But for now, we'll ignore it. We won't ignore it completely, we will light some of this up. Oh, I see a big spot over there that we can light up. I also see a skeleton, which is nice. Hey, look, we have some coal. Yeah. Okay. The more we light this up, the better spawns we'll get. Oh, look, a chest. With nothing in it. Oh, because I hit it already. Ow. And now we do the ever-popular sneak around the corner and hit the skeleton before he sees you. Technique. It's a technique. Hey, look, lapis lazuli. Alright. That's lit. That's fine. Alright. So, anyways, back to this. Back to what we were doing. Where was it? It was here. Yeah. Right. So, as I was saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then another 8 over here, and then more 8 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should totally mine all of this coal because I'm running low on torches as it is, so it would not be a bad idea to mine this coal real quick. And I'm getting the feeling that I may want to cut the video real quick just to get the digging done. But I'll get the basic idea for you guys going. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this. And then that should be up here and up here, and we should have another going this way. And we should go down 2, and if all this works out mathematically perfectly, I think we'll be good. We're down 2, and then we should continue to dig across all the way until we hit the other thing. Oh, diamonds, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, much better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, 7. Yeah, it's 8-ish. Oh no. Where's the water come from? This water's just leaking in from somewhere. Alright, let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. May have gone out by one, gone a little bit too far out, I'm not sure. But we connected, so we did the length right. I'm not sure about the this run of it. We'll make sure it's okay. This does need to go, and on the way there we'll actually end up mining those diamonds. Diamond! Yay. Swing. Okay. And remove this as well. And then this will be removed, and basically all of this area will be similar to the spawner that's up there, where I will just remove most of this. I have a shovel. I'll try and do it now, actually. And have the ceiling be too high again. Seeing as how a lot of this is already cleared, it's going to be easy. How long is this? It's, yeah, this has 1, 2, 3 equals 8, and then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's test this out. Actually, you know what? We do have an access to wood now. I didn't think about that before. Where, you might ask? Well, the shafts are made of wood. And all we need is all we really need is a workbench, so we just need 4 wood. I see these shafts end up being sort of useful. And actually, now that I'm over here and I have a much more torches, we'll actually end up lighting. We hit another shaft up here, so we should probably light this up. How much of this is already lit? Seems like a lot. But just in case there's a big gap of blackness somewhere. No, it seems like it's all pretty much lit, so, okay. Anyways, before I get distracted again, let's head back down. And we can test if this water's gonna work right. So this will be like the very last level. That's one down. Although I'm making it one up just because I don't know. I don't remember why my reasoning was. I think it's because it has a hole. I don't know. But we have the 3 wood. Damn it! This is what I try. That's what happens when I try and be exact. I try and be exact. I'm off by 1. There. We should borrow some of this though, because I see. Okay. I do have. Okay. Come on. Give me the wood. Give me your wood. Our words I will never say again. Okay. Dig this into the foundation because it looks nice and. There we go. Yay. Okay. Water is gonna go this way. And I'm gonna need an infinite spring somewhere, so I might as well make it somewhere that won't matter too much. Let's dig it into the sidewall over here. Monsters can't spawn in water anyways. Okay. Let's see if this works. Or I've made it too long. Nope, that's good. That is alright. Get the water back so I can get out easy. Cool. And next would be this. That should do that. Perfect. Okay. So, that side is done. We're gonna build this a little bit differently than the other ones, in the sense that it's gonna be a few of these chained together. It's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna get a little weird. I'll tell you that right now. because we're going for distance on this one. I'm actually going to go ahead and just knock in another one of these infinite spawns over here, so I don't have to go back to the other side. Damn it. Okie dokie. And this is 8, so the sign goes over here. Oh, I had 4 signs on me. I know I did. Okay. Dang it. Come here. Give me your wood. Doot 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 doot. Of course it's gonna get stuck in the cobweb. Even the freaking particle effects that come off of this end up getting stuck in the cobweb, which is pretty cool. Cobweb knows no bounds. Where is all this wood going? It should be going into my inventory. But it's not going into my inventory. Alright, come here. Give to me your wood. Okay, good. Let's go hit up the workbench, which I so smartly placed into... damn it, into the ground itself, because, hey, I'm smart like that. I need to stop myself from moving. There we go. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Okay. And eventually all this is going to go away too, because it's just nice the way it looks like that. Well, it has a purpose too, it's not just nice. Oh, nuts. Man! I cannot do anything right, ever. Small mistakes. Okay. So, the sign will go, this will be 8 blocks, so the sign will go right under this torch. No, the sign will go over here. Yeah. The sign will go over here, and this is supposed to be one this way, and one less this way, and then we put the stairs in that way, and I think we're good. Oh, damn it, I'm off by 1. Son of a monkey. So close. So close to being right. So close to being right, yes, so far away. Yeah, that's a little off. That's a little bit off. Okay, well, let's fix that. Doop, doop. And I'm gonna knock out these stairs, which take forever to knock out. I don't know why stairs take so long to knock out. I really don't. But some things in Minecraft cannot be explained. I'd rather knock out the blocks holding the signs than the signs themselves, because it's quicker. Do I even understand how this works? That's my question to you. Is this even 8? Yeah, it should be 8. Let's make sure it's 8. If I put blocks there and block here, it should not pass. Alright, you're right. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know anymore. Ah! Spider. Get away. Go away. Go away. I'm counting, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine, fine. You wanna die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. Yes, that is 8. If that is 8, then the sign should go right above where the water ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Water should be above this block, so we're all in agreement here. And then that, and then this. Okay. So, that's done, and that's done. And now all that is left to do is to dig out the upper area, which, for the sake of not boring you all to death, I will do off camera. And I will merge a bit. I will go ahead and start recording again on this video when I'm done. So I will see you guys in a little bit while I go clear this area out. And also put a roof over it. Which admittedly I don't have a whole lot to do, but I will have to do it. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second, guys. You know I can't work on projects and then like I can't work on a video and then say I'm gonna go do something that's boring for a while and then come back to the video where I wanted to. See, that last bit that you guys saw, that was like 2 hours earlier. Okay, about an hour and a half, whatever. Why? Because I got distracted with the project. So let me show you how much I've expanded it down here. Y'all gonna hate me for not showing you this, but it's okay. It's a lot of digging. I'm also creative just so I can show you off better. So I went ahead and this is the last level. I went ahead and expanded a little bit. Just a little bit. No, not a whole lot. I got about 4 more platforms made than there were. And the original holes are still here. I still plan on using those holes because I don't want to make new ones that go all the way up there. So what I did was, basically I just did one sort of side of the expansion I'm going to do. I'm going to do this same thing. I have it here and I have it here. So I encompassed these 4 holes, but I also need to do the same thing for going that way again. So it's going to be basically, I think, 3 this way, and then another one there, and another one there. But so I wanted the waterways to go all the same hole. So what I did was, at these corners, I put a bucket of water there and there. I extended it once here, and then this just leads to a hole. There's no problem there. I extended it once here, and here's where there might be a small hiccup. I want this stream to keep pushing it down to this hole. The only way I could figure that out was to put a sign right up against this block, and then put 2 waters here. So you have the same effect of monsters being dragged up into this water, but there's a bit of a floating, you can see a stagnant water there, which might cause a problem. It shouldn't be a huge issue, and I forgot to do this before I started creative mode. I'm gonna go ahead and cheat a little bit and do it now, because I don't want to switch back for the sake of switching back. There may be a little bit of an issue that arises. The monsters might be stuck in here. I doubt it, because monsters tend to move generally around. And again, this was the same thing where you put a water at the corners, 1 water here, 1 water diagonal, and then extend, and something happened here. Shouldn't have happened. There we go. And again, this leads to the middle and random mushrooms. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, and the reason I want to create it is just to be able to show you guys off this easier than me walking around all herp-a-derp, hunky-dory, and it's easier this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the torches. I might as well do this here. It's not a big deal. I will sacrifice the torches for getting rid of them quickly. I hate when there's little bits of light still left over. The only way that I found out to get rid of those is to replace water, but that can be a problem sometimes if you are like replacing a source block or something. So you have to be careful when you're trying to fix these lighting issues that tend to arise. I don't know what the cause of it is. I assume it's the whole new freaking lighting, the brightness setting. It's probably messing with these somehow. I don't know how, but that's the only thing I could really think of that would cause these little issues with light every now and then. Because you see there's no light there, but if I put a block there, it's like it just seems to not update. It seems like it's just not the light changes aren't updating as they should. I don't know why. I really don't. It baffles me. Baffles is the word. Because then you gotta just like update, figure out which is the one that is not updating. It's usually the one right next to it. And just put a block there, put a block there, and continuously go around updating the area around the light you just knocked out. So you make sure you don't actually have any light that isn't supposed to be there. Like invisible light. Light that you cannot take off because there's no torch. Oh shit. Like there's still bits of light here and there that you can see that I can do very little about because they're not actually there. I need to update. Chunks need to update, but they're not really that cool. So as long as it doesn't affect the pads, I'm usually fine. But sometimes the light can be pretty strong, like around here, and that can affect the pads and We don't want that. So to kind of go around and do this, which admittedly would be harder if I was actually using the non-creative mode, but again, it's okay. I did most of the work in I did all the work in non-creative, so I think I can fix a bug in the game using the game. You know, it's not like this is something I caused. I guess I did with the torches. All right, so it's all dark enough, and I think this should improve our spawn rates. So let's go and see. Random light. Random light. This is probably another reason why the spawner might not work as well. Anyways, we need to pop out of here. We're almost at the top, so that should improve our spawning greatly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to survival for the rest of this, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, see you in a bit. Da 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 mushroom up there. I still like those mushrooms being there. Okay, let's go check out. It's daytime now. Let's see if the spawning rate has improved significantly, or if it has improved at all. I'm pretty sure that's a problem, and I'm pretty sure as I add more surface area to that, it will improve vastly. I should not be in here. It's step 1. Also, I think I'm still in peaceful. Damn it. Okay, and we will just wait for a little bit and see if the spawning rate has improved. I assume it will take a while, but yeah, I think so. If you guys can follow my logic. I assume that when it's spawning, it does like flat plains first. It does as much open space as it can on a single z-axis level. It doesn't do it top down. It does it left, right, forward, back. So I'm assuming that if I can take advantage of that, knowing that it will have more monsters in a larger area, because if you, I mean, it should be the same amount of monsters spawning if you have like 10 2x2 little spawning pads than if you have the equivalent, which would be 20x20 spawning pad. I doubt that is, though, simply because a 20x20 spawning pad probably lasts longer in the whole spawning loop for that z-axis level. I don't know. I may be talking out of my ass, but I have unlit everything, and we should see mobs soon. Now, I don't know if there has been a change from before 1.8, because if I remember correctly, in 1.8, before 1.8, being on normal and being on hard does not differ the amount of mob spawns you get. It just differs how hard you get hit or something like that. So hopefully that's still the case. If not, should I be on normal to get better spawn rates? Well, there's a skeleton, and he's fighting Kern, and there's another one. So we have 2 skeletons now, which is pretty good. And now he's coming towards me, and that's great. Yeah, see, okay, it is vastly and improved. 3 already, so 3 already maybe not be vastly improved, but 3 is a pretty big difference than just the slow crawl of 1. I'm sure most of that is coming from a large surface area. So what do we learn? Well, I personally have learned that it is better to do large surfaces for spawning than it is to do large towers. This spider should not be pissed at me because it's hit the light of day. Actually, you know what I could do right now is make a little death trap thing. Yeah, those spiders are gonna crawl out because they're not evil or anything like that, so it's not like I care about that though. I could make the death trap thing. Oh, he's coming for me. Why are you going for me? I thought we were friends. Okay, we are. Yeah, okay. So now there's a huge difference in the amount of mobs I'm getting. Is that all from the level? Probably. Don't hit me. Probably. Okay. So we have definitively learned that a large spawning area is better than a large tower of small spawning areas. Meaning I will continuously add to that. You know what we could do now? Is like go ahead and make my little drown trap thing. It's not that hard to do, I think. Let's go do it. It really isn't hard. Let me see here. Did not mean to do that. We need glass. I'm pretty sure I don't have any glass left over from anywhere, sadly. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make it out of like dirt or something. Well, you know, let me get some sand. If I get some sand, I can get some glass real quick. I'm not gonna show it to you guys. It's kind of boring for me. Just go get sand. Oh no, I have sandstone. Oh, I do have glass. Perfect. Okay. I have glass. I have water. Which I'm gonna need water buckets, and I'm gonna need signs. How many signs am I gonna need? 2, I think. I think 2 will do it. Damn it! Stop pouring the water. Ah. Okay. I'm thinking out of my head how many signs we're gonna need. How many possible signs we might need. 1, 2, 4. I'm thinking 4. I think 4 will do it. I think we can get away with just using 4. Pop these in here. Okay. Oop, I saw the sticks drop. Alright, let's go do this real quick. We may have a spider infestation though. I haven't really... Just gonna go on peaceful for a second here. Okay, so should be easy enough to remember to do. Assign. I gotta think. I have to think for a second. I need stone. I do have to think. Dirt. I'll be better. Think it out. So sign here. Sign here. Sign here. Sign here. Yes. Infinite pool because we will need one. Currently. Water there. Water there. Water there. Water there. Okay. And also water here and here to make this easy for them to get up. And that'll pull them up into this water. And we need to do a few more levels so we can actually see these guys die. Because we are sadistic like that. 2 high should be enough for most of these things to get up. Okay. And 2, 4, 6, 8. It should be enough to kill them, so I think we're just gonna make the top here. Yeah. Okay. There's that, and now we just need to fill in the rest with the source water from down here. Make sure it's all source water blocks so that the monsters are not pushed down and they can swim all the way up and get stuck up here. Is the trick to this. One there, one there. And finally, oh, I think I may have grabbed the wrong, I can feel some pressure down there. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of pressure, so I need to not grab from that area. I mean, by pressure, I mean current pulling me down. Alright, and that should do it. That is a very simple mob trap for a 2-way water stream. Okay, let's turn all of this back on with the magic of hard. And where could we stand to get a good view? We'll stand up here. Should be far enough away from... Actually, you know, probably a better idea would be on a tree. Let's go ahead and take out that dirt, because that dirt is unsightly. I like seeing the mushrooms in the distance, because they stand out so much from the normal world. I would love to see the mushroom forest if it's ever implemented. Alright, I think this is a good place. Maybe over here. I think I can't run anymore either. I think I'm out of sprinting speed. No, I got a few. No, yeah, I'm out. No, I still have a few. Here we go. Alright. Any second now, we should have spawns. Hopefully. Yeah, we're on hard. Okay. Just to avoid the waiting, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video for a second, and I'll start the video again when I first see a few spawns coming. Okay. Alright, we got a few guys in there. However, we also have the bad luck that it is now nighttime, so we need to go back to our crib and nap. I love having this in the forest because there's ways to get on train, there's ways to get to your house through trees, which is pretty cool. It makes me feel like Jungle Man, like frickin' Tarzan. I'm also gonna run out of food at some point. Where is all that wheat? This time I'm not gonna miss it. There was a crap ton of wheat. I found it twice now. Except when there you go. Wheat bread. I don't know why I'm holding on to this without making it into bread. Bread! Give me your bread. Swing. Alright. We will supplement our diet of bread with a nice little bit of melon. Because it is nice to have variety is the spice of life. And apparently I'm also trying to eat the bed, but that means I'm asleep. That's good. Oh! Did not close my door. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. I have died. Did not close my door. What have we learned? Close your door. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ah! I will beat you with a bowl. It's hard to strafe these guys now that do the whole charged bow shot and not the normal shot. At least I think the bow speed was increased. Thank you for dying. My door is closed. Why did you spawn? It could have been this. Alright, fine. You want to nitpick about that? You want to nitpick? Nitpick right here. Alright, let's try this again. Nap time. I mean, it could be... why? I've never had a problem before. What change have I made recently? Damn it. I must think of what change I've made recently to my house that would cause this to happen. I can't think of an well, there's the opening to the mine. So maybe that's probably it. Ah! Crit. 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 How many times will I die in my own home? Close off. Not clothes off. Close off. Hopefully, where's my diamond? Alright, where are my buckets? Okay. Are we good now? Can I go to bed now? Please. Damn it, why? I don't understand where you are spawning from. I just don't. I know, I legitimately 100% do not understand where the hole is. Has an Enderman gotten a hold of my home, maybe? Let's crit more. Maybe an Enderman picked up a block in my home. Oh, I barely got him. Alright, we need to find a hole, apparently, in my house that was not there before. This is a door. Doors are good. I'm looking at the house. I'm not seeing any holes that were not here before. So I don't understand why it is... it is not lit up. Basic principle of house. Must be lit up. Quite possibly what happened. I did put that water down, so maybe that's probably what happened. Yeah, it's probably gonna be it. Alright, let's try this one more time. This time, the difference, I'm gonna make a sword. Just make a sword real quick so I don't die again to a single skeleton. Skeletons, okay. Sleep time, please, maybe? Can I actually go to bed now? I would love it if I could. I'm ready for fight, though. I'm ready for fight. Oh. Yeah, okay. Good job. I am a smart person. At least I'm full now. Okay. So, we can see that thing's dying. Oh. Yeah, a very simple monster spawner, killer thing. Oh, but we also need a few more signs to actually go and get the loot from. Well, no, you know what? We really don't. You know what we do need is to just extend the canal. See, there's gonna be water in this one. Was it 2? Yeah, that should bring it all the way over here. Yep, perfect. And zombies. Spiders should also succumb to it pretty easily. Alright, yeah, so things we have learned today. Well, we have learned that large spawning pads are better than many small spawning pads, in my experience anyways. We have also learned I have learned a little bit about myself in that I am horrible at not getting overtaken by projects and forgetting to show you guys said things. So there's that, which I apologize for. That's it. Yeah. That's about all I can say. So we have a working monster spawner now, which is pretty tight. I will definitely add more surface area to it as we go along. I think next video we can spend some time improving our house. It's a cool house. We could also maybe start making ourselves a mushroom forest. I know there's supposed to be mushroom biomes sometime soon. Have you guys seen Mooshroom? Mooshroom? It's a cow. It's like painted like a mushroom. I think it drops mushrooms. I don't know. Sounds cool though. Alright guys, I'll see y'all later. Peace.